here's Brody Brazil.
I feel like I need to kind of come clean a little bit at the very beginning of this video. Since 2001, the Sharks have debuted 3 different black alternate hockey jerseys. And if I'm being honest, I don't know that any one of them were ever my favorite. I'm not here to talk bad about them. It just wasn't my taste. Not everybody likes chocolate cake. I know they were popular, but for me, they were fine. Nothing wrong with them. They just weren't my favorite. Well, guess what? The Sharks just made a black jersey that is my favorite. Holy smokes. You know what? And since we're doing a Sharks video, I love those. Get me one. Those are dope. Wow. They just got debuted tonight. Actually, I know they were leaked a while back, just like the new jerseys of last season kind of came out of the woodwork. But it doesn't matter. They're here now officially. We've got a bunch of different looks. And everything I was hoping for in the leaks, like what I was kind of wishing to be true, is absolutely how this jersey turns out to look. And yeah, it's a departure from a lot of different things. Like the Shark logo for the first time is not going to be the crest. When they debut these in February and March, it's the first time in Sharks history that the Shark, like the head of the Shark, will not be depicted on the front of the jersey. I will say with these Cali Fin jerseys, by the way, that's what they're being called, that alternate logo of the circle and the fin, you might recall that was one of the first ever Sharks alternate logos. I used to love that as a kid. I always thought that was kind of the cool logo in addition to the triangle and the shark biting the hockey stick, but it was the one they wore on the shoulders. It was a bunch of different places around the tank. I always loved it, and full credit to team president Jonathan Becker. Years ago, he said, you watch, that's going to come back. And boy, has it ever. In a multitude of different places. It's on the current jersey as a shoulder patch again, but now it's fully on the front of these jerseys. And the shoulder patch now, we got to talk about these too. The shoulder patch now is that 2015 version from the outdoor game, the Stadium Series game, that Northern California patch. I love that logo so much. It just, and I don't know why, it just resonated with me. The full state of California, the star for where San Jose is, the fin, the whole Northern California part, because yeah, hockey in Northern California is the Sharks. Like they're San Jose, but they are entirely Northern California, and that's so awesome. I loved that logo. It's kind of hung around a little bit, but now it's really official going back on the jerseys again starting next month. I think I still have the t-shirt. I only got maybe one piece of gear with that Northern California logo on it from the Stadium Series game. I guess in addition to I have a Stadium Series jersey, but so cool. That patch, that logo, that is so awesome that it's coming back. And I know they're making other merchandise with it. So this is kind of the gift of not just a new jersey and one of the favorite alternate logos is the crest, but now this as the shoulder patch. That is so very cool. You know what? Tacos. Sorry, I brought the soundboard. Actually, it used to be pizza, but these days, tacos, right? They score 4, you get tacos. And it's all in the details. The stripes, it's that dyed pattern. We'll discuss all the details in the technical respects in just a second, but that striped pattern around the waist and also down by the elbows and arms and sleeves, that is so cool to mesh everything together. And I think that striping pattern is very consistent with their current jerseys. So in a weird way, they didn't depart too much from what they've already been doing. They just made it look a whole lot better. Again, this version of the black jerseys to me, this one, and in large part because of that pattern right there, this hits. The socks, they're going back to the black breezers, obviously, to match the jerseys and the socks. That is such a good look right there. I think this one's going to stick around for a while. I hope we get to see this set of jerseys for at least a couple years. I think these are going to be in fashion for quite a bit. There's also some very cool details, like on the inside of the collar there, the shark teeth, which you'll hear the details of why they included it. But I think it's kind of like European soccer jerseys, or kits as they call them. They look good from afar, but when you look up close, There's also all these cool built-in details, which are symbols and they represent things, and they're not just there for looks. They're almost kind of like Easter eggs. You know, you put them in there to say, well, if you really know the team and you really know what this is all about, you'll understand why that's there. And I'll tell you why those shark teeth are there in just a second later in the video. So there it is on a player, right? Like you've seen the up-close shots. There's Tomas Hertl wearing the jersey. It's got the cool Sharks font that already exists on their jerseys, their regular jerseys. Like I just love the way the numbers look on that jersey. But the colors and that teal is just really popping on the black right there. And I know you're probably here to say, well, wait, isn't that the same color scheme as what they used to do? I suppose, but maybe there's just a lot more like white and stripes in here. And it just, before it was just too much teal and black. And I feel like for whatever reason, the mixture of this, the balance of the colors and where they're at, this just looks really good to me. And I can't wait to see it on the ice. I mean, I'm already excited about, these are here. And oh yeah, by the way, they're for sale already, but I can't actually wait to see the team wearing them on the ice. Käkkönen's got his new pads to go along with it. Obviously, since the team went to more of the all teal, right, with their jerseys and the pants and the mitts and the buckets, now they've got to go get back some black gear all over again. And obviously Käkkönen has done that there with the glove and with the goalie gear. Oh, that hat. I have got to get that hat. I really do. What else do I have here? Need that hat, right? Like right now? It's late. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is such a cool hat. I can't wait to see more of that gear. I'd like a zip-up jacket maybe with that logo on it. Sharks Pro Shop, if you're listening. I really like that. I've always been a fan. And you know what? Like, again, the Sharks logo is iconic. The alternate logo is very cool. The color of teal is, very symbolic with San Jose. But that logo and just the slogan of Northern California, I feel like says it all. Okay, the Sharks did this reveal video. They flew in Raffi Torres to do it. How awesome is that? Which I'll explain the Raffi connection. But, oh, man, I don't know what effect that was there, but that was so cool. They had Logan kind of tipping off to the side and all of a sudden going from the new jersey or the current jersey to the new jersey. There's kind of a side shot. I think they do, yeah, right there with Hertl. From the teal to the black. That is so awesome. There's narration by Raffi, and there was some copyrighted music on here. That's why I'm not playing the audio. Oh, there's the patch. Man, I don't know. Look, this is the whole point of the video, is that they have made the black jersey that finally I'm feeling like, oh, this is awesome. And I realize, again, by the way, sharksproshop.com, fans have always liked the black jersey. For me, it's just been fine. This one is way better than fine. This is the one that I definitely want to add to the collection. I'm also here to say real quick, I hope we don't get to that point of calculating wins and losses in these jerseys, because I know that happened with the prior black version of the jersey, the stealth alternate, and everybody says, oh, they wore them on Thursdays and they lost a bunch of Thursday games. Let's not do that with the new jerseys. Let's not ruin the fun. Let's just enjoy how they look and not tie them to wins and losses. Even if it becomes like a thing and it becomes apparent, just let's not keep tabs on it, okay? Let's just enjoy them aesthetically. Oh yeah, and there's Raffi. Some photos from the promo and the video shoot there. I love the fact that he's the guy that kind of gets to showcase them and wear those jerseys first. Okay, so let's talk about the Cali Fin uniform. I said earlier that I was just going to show you the pictures, but now let's get into the actual details here. So yeah, from the team officially, this is the first time that the shark head does not appear as the jersey's crest, like the main logo on the front, which, hey, it's a big departure, right? For the San Jose Sharks, that's the only thing they've ever had on all the prior versions of their jerseys. Now, for the first time, it's not the Sharks head. Features that striping pattern, which is consistent with the primary jerseys. I mentioned that. They didn't really change things too much, but it's amazing what you can do with kind of keeping that consistent theme. They are going to be worn at all February and March home games. I don't know if I said that earlier. Not all February and March games, but just the home games, which is only 11 total, right? The first half of February, there are no Sharks games. So we're actually going to have to wait couple weeks till we see these in action from the time I'm recording this. That shark tooth design inside the collar, that honors the fans' jump tradition, from being on the power play. So again, it's just very thoughtful elements, but this is the big thing I wanted to get to here and why they designed this jersey. And I guess that striping pattern I was talking about are the yarn-dyed textiles. It's a tribute to yarn-dyed textiles. Let me just read this from the team. Quote, "The franchise strived to find ways to make the jersey meaningful to the larger Bay Area community, in particular honoring the heritage of Northern California. One symbol of Hispanic heritage and influence in the region are yarn-dyed textiles." You've seen them before. It's quite common. "The unique technique and striping patterns used to produce serapes? Oh, I don't know what that word is. And other items has a long history and still has a place in California apparel and surf culture. As a nod to this influence in the community, the team incorporated a teal yarn dye-esque pattern that's around the waist and the sleeves, on the sleeves and at the bottom of the jersey." So there you go again. It's not just like a line pattern that looks very cool. It's something that has meaning to it. Deep connections and roots to the Bay Area and especially San Jose. So again, I got to tell you, they did it. I think you know that. They absolutely did it. And because it's the end of this video, oh yeah, I was saving that one. I can't. How about the old goal horn? Well, it's the same goal horn, but the old goal song, which I'll just stop right there. But anyway, love the fact that we got the sound effects to go with this video. And I love what the Sharks have done with these jerseys. Bravo. Well done. You know my address if you want me to try one on. And since you made it here to the end of the video, give me a thumbs up down below. That'll help out the channel greatly. And if you're new here, by the way, and you're just stopping on by, don't forget to subscribe so I can definitely see you back here next time.